But you remember at the end of stream on Monday, we put out a poll after talking about Starfield, because we were like, hey, if Starfield does launch on PlayStation 5, is anybody buying it? So I put out a poll on our YouTube channel and also on X, because people did make a good point. They're like, Luke, you're not exactly a Starfield fanboy. So chances are your audience probably will echo that. So you may not get a truly representative sample by just doing a YouTube poll, you know, that gets sent out to everybody, but predominantly your subscribers and stuff. And I was like, that's fair. That's fair. So we'll do it this way. We'll do both. We'll do both. So I have the results. After 2 days, our YouTube side poll came out with only 7% of people saying they would buy a Starfield like complete edition at full price, which may actually end up being 80. You never know with Microsoft nowadays. So 7% saying yes, 77% are saying no, 17% saying they would wait for a sale. Now, even then, 7% is kind of high though. Like still, it's a game from like a couple years back that didn't have like overwhelmingly positive reviews, but still, I guess PlayStation is a massive platform. It's never been there before. But 7% said yes, they would buy it. 17% at least are expressing some interest, saying they would buy it after a sale. How deep that sale is, I don't know. But either way, it's interesting. Now, as for the X side of things, we put the poll up there because it's much broader, specifically in like targeting people. It'll just kind of throw it out into the abyss. So we had 14,000 votes on the YouTube side. On the X side, we got 5,000 votes, and 13% of people, when asked the identical question, said that they would buy it at 70. Yeah, this is how I feel. Okay. That's how I feel. Okay. You're telling me 13% of the sample are going to be buying it, and then a further 20% are going to just wait for a sale. Maybe the interest really is there. In my bubble, this is why we did this poll. In my bubble, I'm like, who on earth would be buying this at full price? And like, I feel like all of it should be wait for a sale. All of the 13% should be wait for a sale. Because that seems crazy to me. But I do think that there's just a chunk of people out there that are still interested in Starfield after all this time and are willing to jump in and pay full price. Like it may actually, you know, top some charts for a little bit, for a day or two, who knows? But we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. I really don't know. I'm surprised, honestly, to see that the number is that high. But then again, other people were looking at this and saying they were surprised that the number was that low. So who knows? Maybe we need a comparable, like other exclusive, and be like, what would be kind of roughly similar? Maybe Halo. Like if Halo goes to PS5, are you going to buy it at full price? I don't know. But it's interesting nonetheless. That means more memes. Dude, we'll get to do another I tried video. I tried Starfield on PlayStation 5. ... It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I tried PlayStation paid mods ... Then just a screenshot of a bunch of bugs. It'd be awesome. Imagine being excited for Starfield again. I miss those days. Ignorant bliss. Dude, it was funny. A lot of, like in the aftermath after Starfield, in that like 6-month period, early 2024 especially, we had people coming in, and dude, it was like former addicts coming forward and saying, yeah, hi, my name is Brian, and I was a Starfield fanboy. Hi, Brian. Yeah, so I bought the collector's edition, and I was very excited. I bought 1,000 Creation Club credits, and it was very funny. We had people come into chat and like confess their sins. it was quite funny, but I think it's because a lot of people kind of bought into the hype. And I'm like, I don't think Starfield is necessarily even a bad game. I think it's just mediocre. It's the people that say it was like game of the generation that get themselves in trouble, in my opinion. But anyway.